Welcome back to Maula Cognition. Here in this news we saw Sharia law in 15th century, Britain's most modern educational institute. They just wrote here while I was, I think, on my mobile phone. So, Britain's most important modern educational institution, Cambridge University, has been urged to apologize over jailing of thousands of evil women without evidence or trial. So these days people are afraid of Sharia law coming in England, in UK, this and that. But this is in the time of predominantly Christian law and tradition were in place. This is the kind of thing happen in a modern educational institution. So, according to Sharia, no person can be put on trial except without witness. There should be witness. So, Cambridge University urged to apologize over jailing of thousands of evil women without evidence or trial. As 1561 current era charter granted powers to imprison young working class women found walking with undergraduates after dark. You can see usually in the news channels like GB News, people always brag about Sharia law patrolling in England streets, British streets. Some Islamic groups are patrolling according to Sharia law, and people can't walk together, male and female could not walk together. Especially people from the white or English or British background cannot go out and walk around. So we saw this kind of far-right propaganda about Sharia law. But look at this. Over 500 years ago, this was the British law. British value. This was the British value in those days. Cambridge University even had a private prison. It was abolished in 1894 and then demolished. So if you look at British value, the British value changes time to time. So this was the British value or English value in those days. Were the one of the Britain's most prestigious university of Cambridge, along with the University of Oxford. So you see the British value. Is it much any different from the Sharia value or Islamic value? No. It is because the Western countries nowadays so much secularized and materialized and become an atheism-based society. So the values are what atheists decide or secularists decide. That's not the case. They are only a group that just started recently, atheism, secularism, all these things. So those who always project Islamophobia and claim that Sharia comes, everybody will be in trouble. They must wake up and see this news. Secondly, Sharia law is not about just prohibiting things. Sharia is also about giving the rights of women, men, children, old age. It's all part of Sharia law. Sharia law is not some kind of schoolboy thuggery like a gang imposed rules or like a gang laws. Not like that. It is Sharia law has to be established with a king or a sultan ruling the country, and there is political authority it's the most advanced legal system. The judiciary, executive, policing, bureaucracy, administration. One of the famous Orientalists, Charles Hamilton, he translated the Sharia law manual or Sharia code of law. It's called Al-Hidayah. He translated to Persian and used this Al-Hidayah to make the British a great nation. So with the Sharia law, Britain became a great empire in its peak. Britain was the empire that the sun never set. Always there is sun in the British land, whether it's in Australia, New Zealand, Kenya, India, Malaysia, all over South America, British Guyana in South America, United States, Canada. You see everywhere of the British Empire, the flag of British Empire was flown all over the world, and the sun never set in British Empire. How did they achieve this? They achieved such magnificent political success with the Shariah law. So this is Charles Hamilton, Orientalist. Born in Belfast, he brought the Al-Hidayah or the Shariah law. He translated from another language, which is in Hanafi manual. He translated this from Persian to English. The British Empire used this advanced Islamic legal system, Sharia, to rule the world. You can read here. This is the Al-Hidayah in archive.org. You can read this book if you like. So the British Empire becomes successful with the Sharia book, the Islamic legal system. So this is about the Sharia, British value or European Christian value, even Jewish values. These are almost same, similar things. But 21st century square heads, idiotic young people, they insult or mock at Islamic jurisprudence and Islamic laws. That's come from ignorance.